Alright everybody, this is BrickWiz here and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. And today we are going to be discussing the best hotbar arrangements, okay? We've got 12 arrangements here, so let me show you what they look like. So yes, to begin with number 12. This here is how I personally organize my inventory when I play games like Hypixel Skywars or other variations of PvP. It's very efficient, and the compass can be substituted for potions. And this empty slot is usually potions as well, but it could be another item based on what you have. This arrangement is very convenient for me just because I'm used to it, and I feel like most people can easily adapt to it as well. Number 11. This would be more of a faction style inventory because the axe you use to shred the person's armor. You got your health pots, you got the gapples and the ender pearls and the bow and the sword and stuff. So that's what I would recommend if you're doing some form of factions. This one here, basic survival. You have all your tools organized like this with your food. With food, it could actually be substituted for torches, and then you can put your food or torches in your offhand depending on if you're playing 1.9 plus and you have dual wielding. These can be pretty much anything, and I do like having nearly half the inventory open so you can kind of throw whatever you want in there when you need it. Number 9 is a somewhat similar inventory to what we had before, just slightly different hotkeying for stuff, which a lot of people actually use this one as well. I kind of altered it my own way, but this is another good one here as well for people who are looking for something similar to mine, but not exactly. Number 8, we got this. This is basically more for left-hand users or people who have hotkeys on their mouse and prefer the bottom to the top or whatever, because this would put all your 1 items in 9, and it's kind of backwards, but it does work relatively well for people. And some people, even if you're ready, you might as well give this a go one time and see if you're better with it, because there's a chance you could be. Number 7, we've got this one. Now this one's slightly odd, but I do see people using this as well. We got the player compass right in 2, and this is without a fishing rod, but you do have the pickaxe there. And a lot of people put the water bucket in 5 just because it seems like it's an easy key for you to click, because it's right in the middle. So yeah. Alright, then we got number 6 over here, which is another survival variation, except this time the sword is moved to slot 3, with your breaking being 1 and 2. And honestly, you could probably either swap out the shovel or the axe, like do that, or just flat out get rid of one if you're looking for opening up an extra hotbar spot, because you never know when you're going to want that extra spot. Number 5 is, this would be more for a potion PvP or something like that, where you have the sword here and then you got all your potions just lined out. This is what I would suggest doing, keeping your strength here and your speed there, just because those are keys you easily press, and you need strength to kind of win those. So keeping strength in 2 will allow you to easily know when you need to splash it and quickly splash down your strength. And number 4 over here is another hotbar arrangement. Essentially what you do is you put the fishing rod in 9 and the ender pearl in 2. And the reason why this is effective is because some people, when they do their scroll wheels, they prefer to scroll it backwards instead of forwards. So it makes it a little bit easier in that case. Although this is not good for a hotkey because 1 and 9 are very far apart and it's hard to hit them with the same hand. So I would not recommend it to a hotkey PvPer. Over here in 3, we got a very similar organization, except this time the rod's in 4. This is primarily for people who don't use the rod on a daily PvP basis, like you don't use it every single fight, but you do occasionally like to hit someone off with it or use it to get like them to be farther knocked back. So that's why you put it in 4, and then you swap the blocks over just because it's a little bit easier, as well as move the bow, so you can easily swap over to that. And number 2 over here, another survival variation of an inventory. I personally don't use this one that much. I used to use it quite a lot, and it does work pretty well. But now with 1.9, it's sort of, you just put the bow in the offhand sort of thing, and then you get the extra spot. And lastly, number 1. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy, hit that like button if you're new, subscribe. But number 1, there isn't anything. And the reason why there isn't anything is because I want you guys to take away from this video that, although these are my suggestions, the thing about your hotbar is it's got to be tailored to the way you like it. So obviously, if there's any changes that you want to make, feel free. And let me know what your inventory hotbar looks like down in the comments below. But anyway, this has been BrickBuilder here with another Minecraft tutorial, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.